Alright guys, hype news today for Zenless Zone 0, as we just got into the second phase of the 2.0 version update with the release of Jufufu's banner. This also means we're even closer to the first phase of the 2.1 version update. So in this video, I'll be going over how many pulls we can obtain completely free to play starting now and for the phase 1 of the 2.1 update, with info from new events, content, all the resets that will be happening, and more provided to us from the 2.1 beta. We're going to be getting a surprising amount of pulls for the summer update, nearly 100 pulls back to back from these two patches, which is pretty nice. So let's go over all the new details in this video. I also have a special announcement for you guys. Just to give back, I'll be doing a free Zenless Battle Pass giveaway on this video. Pretty simple to enter. All you have to do is be subscribed, like the video, and then leave a comment, max 1 entry per person, and your rules will be down below in the description and comment section. And if you guys like the pull count videos, feel free to stick around as well. But alright, let's get right into it. Starting with the basics, we have the dailies. As of now, we have 15 days left for the second phase of 2.0. Doing your dailies every single day, that will give you an extra 900 polychromes completely free. Now we also have the weekly errands that we can count that will add another 140 polychromes. Now to count more ways to get pulls in this update, we have the Deadly Assault, which will reset a few times, as well as the Shield Defense is resetting one more time before the patch ends. Completing these two will roughly give us 1400 polychromes, granted you complete all the stages. We also have the Bounty Commissions. This is for those who complete it and can obtain another 480 polychromes completely free. Now to add the content and events that are remaining, we have the Jufufu Agent Story and the 2.0 Story, which gives us around 600 polychromes upon completion, which is pretty good. We also have the brand new in-game events for the second phase. We have two big ones, one of them which is a special part of the anniversary, giving us another free temple by simply logging into the game. And the other event that just started, the Operation Yum event, this just started today on the 27th, where you can obtain even more rewards, which is now confirmed to be 300 polychromes. The few last mentions for 2.0 would be if they do a 2.1 livestream, which should be coming out very soon. The codes from it will grant us another 300 polychromes, which is always nice. We also have stuff like the scratch cards and the trials achievements, that is another 150. And in July, the shop will be resetting. I believe the shop will reset on July 1st, where we can collect another 5 standard and 5 limited pulls. This should be all that's left for this update, as we are soon approaching the final end of 2.0. So if we count everything remaining for the second phase of 2.0, we're at 6,678 polychromes and 5 standard pulls, which is definitely not bad for a second phase, especially considering the bulk of the planned events already came out in the first phase. But luckily, we still have a lot more to count for this video with the new info about the 2.1 version update events and content. So now going into the summer update on how many pulls we are getting for the first phase alone, with the release of the S-rank character Yuzuha, which for me is a really high drop. So for those who are planning on pulling Yuzuha, this pull guide will for sure provide much help in planning ahead and save up for this character. Starting from the beginning, we have the dailies. Completing 21 days will give us 1260 polychromes completely free to play. Now for the events, surprisingly, we are getting yet another 20 pulls completely free. This is similar to what we had in the 2.0 update. We will have our usual login bonus, giving us 10 pulls, and another special bonus event, which is like a summer event, where we can obtain another 10 pull by simply logging into the game. Now, I believe it's similar to what they did with the 2 login events. They will split these up. One will come up in the first phase, and then for the second phase, we should be getting the other free temple event, unless they change it up this time around and they actually drop the 2 events in the first phase, which would be pretty cool. But I believe if they go to the usual schedule, they should drop separately. So unfortunately, we can take that out of the pull count for the first phase alone, but for the entire update, it will definitely add up. So yeah, we're getting another 20 pulls to start off the 2.1 update, which is really nice. But that is not all that we can count, because as usual, we'll be getting weekly errands, which will give us another 180 polychromes. We can also count another reset of the shield defense that will be happening in 2.1, and more resets of the deadly assault, giving us an estimate of 1400 polychromes completely free to play in the first phase of 2.1. Now let's do a full poll count. Went over all the available info on the 2.1 events and rewards. So if we do a full poll count, from what we can calculate in the first phase of 2.1, we're now at 6,100 polychromes. Plus, if we counted what we got in the second phase of 2.0, this will bring us to a minimum of 14,000 polychromes completely free to play that you can obtain starting now until the first phase of 2.1. Now, do keep in mind the only confirmed events for 2.1 as of now are the 2 login events, giving us 20 pulls completely free. Those are nice, but we should be getting a lot more. So once we do have the full pull count available, I'll definitely keep you guys updated right away. I always do monthly pull counts here on the channel. This upcoming update will also have a lot more to offer, like new beach locations, free summer skins, free proxies. I did a video covering all of that. We have paid summer skins for the S-rank characters, Yuzuha and Alice, which is really hype as well. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot more summer-themed events that will be on the way, giving us plenty more pulls than we already have, because keep in mind, I only counted the second phase of 2.0 and the first phase of 2.1, not even counting the second phase, which will be the release of Alice alongside a bunch more events and rewards. So it should add up to a lot. Definitely a good start with having 2 patches back to back, giving us more than 100 pulls. I'm kind of glad to see it, as for a while now I was getting concerned. I'd say from 1.5 to 1.7, when I made the pull count videos for those patches, they were looking a little bit rough. It was basically dropping every update. 1.4 was the peak. We got like 24,000 polychromes, and then from 1.5 to 1.7, we were slowly going down to like 10,000 polychromes for the entire patch, which was looking not too great, but they really turned it around since 2.0 update started. Hopefully this momentum keeps going with the later patches. You guys let me know down below, are you content with the current reward count for Zenless, or should we be getting more events, or should the events be giving us even more pulls and rewards? Let me know down below. But I believe that is all for today, so if you guys did enjoy the pull count video, feel free to like and subscribe, put those notifications on. Plenty more news updates will be on the way, especially with the 2.1 beta going around. We have a lot more news and information on the upcoming patch. And also remember to enter the giveaway. The rules will be in the description and comment section down below for those who are interested. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.